Okay. Safety chains, breakaway, we'll go over that when you hook up to your vehicle. You're probably just hooking up to a truck, aren't you? Yeah, you're not doing a hitch, but-
I have one more question. That's 2 and 5/16.
Yep. Yep. You do have a brand new 12-volt deep cycle marine battery in there.
Okay.
Why is that important? Well, you want to use deep cycle marine battery. Keep
Right.
the water checked in it. Use more amps than you do volts. Okay. All right. Just your LP hose. Your stabilizers, they're not for leveling it. They're just there to stabilize, keep the rocking off of it. There's your crank handle for those.
Okay.
They also put a 3/4 inch socket on there with your drill.
Okay.
Okay. You got your safety cover and stuff here. We'll go over that when you hook up. Okay.
Okay.
This right here is your pre-wired for solar.
Okay.
So if you got the solar panels, that comes with a connector to plug in here.
All right.
Okay.
Do they sell the connector here for that?
I think
Just
that
just
comes
maybe
with the solar panels itself.
I didn't know if you could buy just a harness.
I don't know.
They're
that.
big. I'll worry about
I
that.
don't know that.
I'll worry about that.
I know they come with the kits.
Right.
Okay, so I
Yeah.
don't know if they just sell
Furion's kit. It'd be
Okay.
Furion.
Exactly right. Okay. Now this is what they call the pass-through storage for your big stuff. Okay. For Hannah and Bonnie's fishing poles, right?
Oh.
Okay. And that, you see, this is just strapped down, so it's not sliding
Yeah.
everywhere. Okay. But like I said, most folks might use a 3/4
And I
inch
will.
ratchet, okay.
I got that.
Steps just simply fold up, slide back, and lock them into place.
Nice.
To bring them out, lift them up, slide them out, bring them down. Okay. This is a hip. You don't want to drive with this
Right.
assist bar out. It does go either way, but it's best to keep it across your door like that when you're traveling.
Just in case the door pops.
That's right. Now, on your door, your screen will simply unhook like this. However, you will close this up and keep all the bugs out. This is just nylon screen. Some folks put plexiglass or them little bars that go across there,
Yeah.
especially if you have
Protected.
animals. Okay. Padlock, and this is your deadbolt. Okay.
All right.
All right. Of course, you can lock that from inside. You can't lock your handle from inside.
Okay.
Suggestion on this is these you've got a master key to. You're the only one who has a key to a deadbolt.
Okay.
So if you're going to lock it,
Lock the
lock
deadbolt.
that deadbolt. We'll go over the awning in a moment, but there's your awning light. Okay. 110 volt receptacles, ground fault protected from inside. I'll show you that.
Okay.
Okay. Outside kitchen, so to speak. This is just a 110 volt
All right.
reset refrigerator. Okay.
All right.
We've had it on for a little bit, so it should be getting pretty cold, and just storage. Okay.
All right.
And you see where you got an outlet out here as well, and it's plugged in there. And you also have USB ports right here. Okay.
All right. Yep.
12 volts. And you see this just straps down. Okay.
Yeah, just hold it in
I'm
place.
gonna wipe those outlets off for you.
That's
Okay?
all right. That's
All right. And basically
Cool.
that's it. Okay.
Good deal.
They do have these latches. They also sell the magnet ones now.
Yeah, I've
So
seen them.
these here, if you don't latch them, they're very easy to tear off. So
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna leave that up, so I'll wipe that off. Okay.
All right.
What did you notice here?
Just a little scratchy.
That's all
That's
right.
the plastic cover, you know, when it comes
Yeah.
on. Okay. Nope. I'd rather pick it out now. Okay. Okay. Outside shower. Okay.
Okay.
That's just telling you if you
Don't
hook up
add
some-
nothing to
Right,
it.
Exactly. Okay. You are pre-wired for a navigation center.
Okay.
What is that good for? Going down the road, you can't see who's behind you.
Mm-hmm.
It's a wireless, okay,
Okay.
but you are pre-wired for it. Okay.
Right.
All right. Do I need to open your outside shower?
No, that's all right. I'm never
Hot and cold.
Yeah.
There's a little bracket on there. Great for washing your animals, things of that
Right.
nature. Spare tire. Okay, and you do have two bumper connectors. You put the sewer hose right across your bumper.
Okay.
Okay. I'll make a note of that.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Okay, on the work order, just in case. Okay?
Yeah, that sounds
All right.
good.
Yep. All right. Now you're pre-wired for cable and/or satellite. You can't use both at the same time.
Okay.
But let's say you go to the campground and they have cable.
Uh-huh.
You hook it up here, inside I'll show you where you can
Where
hook up to
TV.
cable as well, okay?
Okay.
If you decide to go with satellite, then you can use the satellite hookup.
Okay.
All right. Down here you have your low point drains. These mainly, Mike, are important when you want to winterize your unit. You'll get all the water flushed out right through there,
Okay.
okay? Here is my waste. Of course, you know, if I keep my sewer hose in a bumper, I'm gonna pull it out here, hook it up there. The B black is for my big one. This is
Uh-huh.
my toilet. This is everything else: sink,
Okay.
shower, and
Gray tank.
bathroom sink. Well, they tell folks, you know, when you got it hooked up, before you leave, you're gonna dump your black tank and then
Rinse it
wash
with
it out
that.
with the gray. Okay.
Okay.
Now they do sell a little connector that hooks on here that goes like to a garden hose
Yeah,
for your
I've got
gray.
it. Yep.
Okay, very good. Okay.
Yep, I've got
So
it.
you do know, very
Yeah,
good.
yep.
And that way, you know, you can run it away from where you're at,
Uh-huh.
and you don't have to keep water in there.
Yeah.
Now look, you guys, this is new. So what I would do is put chemicals in that black tank first.
Okay.
Get that plastic coated with some good chemicals.
Okay.
Walmart sells
good
that
idea.
Aqua Chem. Exactly,
Yep.
because
And I
a
have
used
some at
unit.
home,
There
yeah.
you go. Put it in there. Put you some fresh water and get
Let
that
it
nice and coated.
Okay.
Right. It will help cut down on them odors.
All right.
Okay. It's plastic. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Speaking of that black tank, when I open that, if I hook my garden hose up to this,
Got a sprayer in there.
exactly right. That sprays, flushes out. I do not want to use this with my black tank closed. I want to have that open.
Right, right.
I'll fill my black tank up rather
Come
quickly.
right out the toilet.
Now, another thing, they sell those clear pieces that hook on there first.
That's what it is. That's what I've got is the clear piece, and then I got the one with the hose hooked up. I got all
Okay.
them fitting in with the valve and all, so I can run the hose in there and rinse it.
But you don't need to do that no more.
Don't need to do it because
No.
it's got the black tank.
That's
flush.
right. But what the clear does is when you hook this up, you'll see all your brown water come out.
You know when you're
You
done.
know when you're done. Absolutely right.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Good
25-foot cord, 30 amp.
Okay.
Okay. Some electricians see this and they think it's 240. This is
No, I know.
120, 30 amps.
30 amp. Yeah.
Now, you can plug into a normal household outlet with the adapter. I don't know if you stay plugged in at your house or not, but if you do, you're keeping your battery charged and
Right.
you're keeping them refrigerators going.
Right.
Okay? It's a good idea to stay plugged in
Right.
to keep your battery charged, okay? The 30 amp basically so I can run my air conditioner.
Right.
Okay? This is the outside compartment for my refrigerator, basically just a service port, okay? All right, city water, here's what some folks do. You hook the city water, they have a Y with a little small hose that hooks right over to there. So when you're ready to wash that black flush out, you simply turn that lever,
Yep.
cleans
Flush
it
it
out.
out. Okay.
It beats changing all the hoses around.
Right.
This right here is for my freshwater tank. When I don't have a garden hose, I'll fill my freshwater tank, run off the water pump. I'll have water just like if I did have a garden hose.
Okay.
And that drain is right there for my freshwater tank.
Okay.
All
Good
right.
deal.
I got a 6-gallon hot water heater. Yours is gas only. I'll show you how that works. The main thing to remember on this is this does get hot. You don't want anyone touching that. You guys live in West Virginia?
We do.
So you know about stink bugs.
Stink bugs and mud daubers.
Okay. Get the screen for this and your furnace. Okay.
That's what I was going to ask him, see if they had them in
They
stock
do.
here.
They do. I just moved up from North Carolina. We had ladybugs and all that.
Yeah, sometimes we have ladybugs too.
Okay, but those stink bugs, since I've been here, I've done cleaned so many things, and put that screen on there and your furnace, save you a lot of hassle.
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually just got propane here a couple days ago, and I seen he had the ones for the round ones. I didn't know if he had those.
And they're
for-
very simple to hook up.
Yeah, I saw that
Very
little
good.
spring and
Yeah,
little
but
tool.
I would highly recommend if you don't. I think you get a gift certificate, don't you? or
Okay,
something?
I don't know.
All right.
Let's see.
I would use them.
Okay.
Saves a lot of time. Them stink bugs get in there and they wreak havoc on these appliances. Okay.
Okay.
All right. And this again gets hot,
Uh-huh.
so be careful. There and there, the exhaust gets very hot. It's a 12-volt propane furnace, but that thing will run you out.
It is a 12 volt.
It
I
is.
didn't know that.
Yep.
I thought it was one.
The only thing in here that's electric is
AC.
AC.
And the fridge on the other side.
Yep. Microwave. That
this
one's
fridge-
electric and gas.
Is it 120 electric or 12 electric?
120.
Okay.
Yep. And gas.
Okay.
And then your outlets, of course.
Right,
Everything else is 12 volts.
12 volts.
Okay.
All right.
You all will get these keys, but that's
Yeah.
just your pass through. Okay.
All right.
Cool. Yep.
That's good.
Alrighty. And again, 4 stabilizers. Mike, I'd get me the piece of wood. That metal goes down into that ground. You know, if it's soft, give me some 2x12s.
That's what the
They
plan
throw a
was.
piece of string on there so you get down there. You don't got to worry about that back yet, young man, but you
Right.
will. Or that's why you got.
Well, that's right. I got them, and I just bought me a knee pad for
There you
throwing
go.
there too, because I figured I'll be climbing around on the ground.
But it's nice to put that wood on there to help.
Yeah, oh yeah.
stabilize it, Okay.
Yeah, that was the plan, is head to Lowe's and get some 12 by, there you go, 2x12s. Staple some blocks and rope to them. for
Any
hand.
questions on anything right there?
No, we should be good on the
Some
outside.
of this will come together here when we go inside.
All right.
Okay.
And we have watched numerous videos.
Here's the best thing you're going to do. Take this home, park it in the driveway, and camp in it.
That's what we're gonna do.
There you go. And then that way you'll figure out what
Got
you
that
need
AC, it cooking.
and all the little gadgets that you can get. Okay?
Uh-huh.
Right.
Look at that, it's got the head.
Yes. Okay. So I did not PDI this one. So here's what I call the brains of the operation. Okay. My awning, right here. You know, you see my awning light.
Yeah.
That's right here.
All right.
This is my main lights in here. Okay. Now, of course, now watch my awning when it goes out. I want to make sure my door's like this. If my door's the whole way open, I'm going to hit it with that awning arm. Okay. So just kind of keep your door this way. This is just a Wi-Fi speaker. Okay.
All right.
Now, when I go out, watch that, Mike. See how that goes down like that? And you can see how the water is going to accumulate on that.
Yeah,
I always back it up a little bit. See that?
let it run off.
Let it run off. Absolutely right.
That's it.
You have a spring-loaded tension arm. If it gets water on it, it'll dump itself. Okay? And that simply just comes in. Warm, soapy water is what you want to clean out with.
Okay.
If you do got to roll it up while it's wet, make sure that you unroll it and let it dry out. Okay?
Okay. Door.
Okay, guys, so we have
We think we're all so far.
Here's my monitor panel. Of course, when I'm plugged in, my battery always going to read full. Okay, so what I'm going to do to get a true accurate reading of my battery is take and unplug it and push that, give me my reading for my battery.
Okay.
Fresh water tank,
Uh-huh.
my black tank, and my gray tank.
Okay.
Okay, right now we're full. We'll dump that when we pull
Okay.
out. Okay.
All right.
All right. Any questions on that?
Nope.
Okay, all right. Water pump, I'll turn it on right there. I should turn my faucet on, have water.
Okay.
Just like I would if I was at the garden hose, with the garden hose. My water heater, if you notice when I turn my water heater on, this little light comes on.
Okay.
When it lights, that little light's gonna go off.
All right.
I think we got that bottle on. It takes a little bit, it goes, see that?
Okay.
That tells me my water heater lit.
Okay.
If that light comes back on, then my water heater's not lit for whatever reason.
Okay.
Okay. And that's running on gas. It takes about 15 minutes or so to heat up. Okay. You only have 6 gallons of hot water, so you
Right.
got to go in, wet yourself, turn it off,
Right.
lather up, and then rinse. When you fill your propane up, sometimes you get air in the lines. The best way to do it is light your stove and get the air out.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Cabinetry. Have y'all looked through it pretty much?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Then
Yeah,
you
we-
know this makes into a bed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
this
looking
folds
at.
down. Okay. This latches comes up. Just simply folds down like so. Just tuck in there. Okay, there you go. Yep.
Cool.
All right. If you need to, this right here is an emergency exit. Excuse me.
All right.
The way this works, you'll simply lift that up, push that out, grab a hold of that, and pull the screen out. Okay? All right, okay. And then you see your blinds just simply pull
Yeah.
down and go up. Okay?
Yeah. All right.
You also have your USB charging ports there,
Okay.
and also another outlet on both sides protected by the ground. Okay? It's trained to fold back, so that makes it kind of. We just got to watch. If we feel resistance, we want to stop.
Okay.
Okay?
I'll let you.
Let them know.
Feels like it needs to
Yeah.
be folded again, though.
Yeah.
We got folded. Yeah. Alright, we'll lay it back down and unfold, see where the crease is.
It's hitting the mattress, will it? You're not hitting the blind, no.
We're hitting the mattress. Got it?
There you go. Yep. And this simply, you see, goes down like so in locks, okay? Whoops, excuse me. This particular one, some of these you can lift up. Yeah, you can lift up to get into your storage compartment. Okay. Although you do have the pass-through, okay?
Okay.
This is my furnace. Okay. Again, just be careful. It gets hot. It lights by itself. I'll show you that in just a minute.
Okay.
The dinette makes into a bed. Okay. You just simply take this table up, remove the legs, and right here you see it
Drops
sits
down to
on
that.
here. Yep.
Okay.
Here and over there. And then
Alright.
you just spread the cushions out. You see
Alright.
you have a fabric material and then the vinyl in case you have bathing suits and things of that nature. Okay?
Okay.
Alright. Up here we have our TV hookup. You see here where they got the wood for you to mount your TV. Cable or satellite. If you use your antenna, right here, this booster in this antenna.
Up on the roof, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I guess yours won't turn. Yours is already set then. But that's a little booster that's in the head that brings in the reception better for you.
Okay.
All right. And you are pre-wired for Wi-Fi. What does that mean? You guys probably know more about than I do. But
Yeah.
if you got a router, go to a campground, you'd already have it for Wi-Fi.
Okay.
All right. Any questions on that? If you use the antenna, make sure your booster's on that little green light.
All right.
9-volt battery smoke detector. Okay. Now, if you notice, this light here operates. Turn it like that. This light. There you go. And that does not have a button in the middle, if I'm not mistaken. No. Oh, it does. Okay. Usually, the ones with the buttons,
Okay.
you can turn on and off without a switch, but this one does have it, so one of them come on for when you come in at night. Okay. All right. I didn't bring my match lighter with me. Do you? But
Is there a pilot, or you just like
no,
with
there's
it?
no pilot. Exactly. Just it's better to get one of those
Yeah.
long ones. Okay.
Yeah, I'll get this one.
But again, before you use the furnace or the hot water heater after you fill up,
Purge it.
Purge it. Exactly right. So you know, okay?
What's this box, you
Alright.
guys? I'm sorry.
That's your
CO.
CO2 detector, okay? Certain household chemicals, hairspray, things of that nature sets it off. So if you are cleaning the floor and it goes off, you know what it is.
Okay.
But if it wakes you up or it goes off for
Right.
some other reason, go out and turn that bottle off until you find out what's going on.
Right.
And you see there's a green light on it that tells you that it's working. Not much on the microwave.
Yeah.
Simple, okay? Alright. Light switch here. Alright. This blind works a little differently like the ones at the house. You'll turn this to close it. They got little catches down here to keep it from swaying going down the road. Okay? Not much on the furnace. Faucet. I think, is my red light on the water pump, Mike?
No, you want me to turn it on?
Yeah. See if it got any water. Yeah. I just got
There in it.
That's it. Okay. Do you winterize it yourself?
Yeah, I will.
Okay. All right. Okay. Is it hot? Yeah. Okay. Another good thing to remember is you always want to make sure you have water in that hot water heater before you light it.
Right.
How can you do that? Either turn it on here or go outside and hit the pop-off valve.
Okay.
Okay? All right? This is my thermostat for my furnace. I'll tell you what, I'm going to turn this off
Yeah,
first.
yeah, go ahead.
If you notice, our selectors, low cool, high fan, low fan, high fan, low fan, and why do I have two low fans? This particular one. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, two low fans.
I know.
And maybe it just just because it had another.
Now, I don't think you got the heat strip put in that, okay? So this is cool only,
Okay.
but your thermostat here, you can see it goes red is cooler, blue, red is warmer, I'm sorry,
Alright.
and your blue is cooler, and you'll go by back here, okay? You do have 2 filters in here. All right, you want to keep them clean, okay? Now, this right here just redirects
Oh yeah.
the vent, okay? You see that, how they
Yep.
close them off,
Yep.
okay? So if you want more air up there, you'll close this one off, okay?
All right.
All right. Thermostat, this has got the off switch up here. I'm just gonna simply take that to where I want it at. Furnace will come on and light,
There's your inducer.
okay? So, and again, no pilot light. Believe it or not, that furnace will run you out of here, okay? All right. Now, excuse me. You see the light switches, okay? Again, just push button, okay? And you heard the furnace click
Just heard
on,
the
okay?
gas kick.
Yep. USB charging ports. All right. Refrigerator. I think he's had it in. Look, this is an absorption type refrigerator, meaning there's no compressor. Okay.
Right.
It works off of ammonia sulfate, so it's going to take 6 to 8 hours to cool down. I would always recommend running in auto mode.
Okay.
Why? Auto mode, it's going to look for its strongest source of power. If you're plugged in, it'll take it off the 120. If for some reason you lose electricity, you have gas in the bottle and it's turned on, in auto mode, it'll automatically switch over.
Okay.
Okay? If you want it to go to gas, you can just simply switch it over to gas. Okay?
Okay.
And if this light starts flashing, it tells me, hey, it's not working in gas for some reason. It didn't light. You know, if there's air in the lines, maybe the tank's not on or you are out of gas.
Okay.
Okay? And that's if the orange one flashes.
Okay.
And you can adjust the temperature on this. It's about 7 to 10 degrees difference between 1 and 5. Okay? And you see how that locks?
Yep.
Okay.
Latch on there.
What they-
it's cool.
It is. Every time you open a door on this thing, you lose about an hour of cooling. So the best way to do it, put it in your driveway, fill it up, plug it in, so you go on your trip, everything stays nice and cold for you. Okay?
All right.
This is my converter. Okay? The converter converts things from 120 down to 12 volts. These are my 12 volt fuses and my 120 breakers. If they pop, they'll go down like so. Reset it, I'll push it down and back up.
Is this also the battery charger
It
built
is.
into that?
Yep. Then on the bottom is the charger section. Well, actually on this one, it's behind there. So what this will do, this will charge your batteries to about 90%
Okay.
and then cut off. Okay,
All right.
so you don't have to worry about overcharging.
All right.
There is a fan in here that comes on to cool it down if it needs to be.
Mhm.
So if you hear that come on, don't be alarmed. Then just to keep the
it
batteries charged, okay? All right, bathroom, GFCI outlet again. If that little light comes on, I'm gonna lose power to these outlets over there. Definitely my refrigerator and the outside outlet.
Okay.
I'll just simply
Oh, that cuts
reset
power off
that.
to the fridge too.
It
huh?
does, yes,
Okay.
because it's outside. Okay. Not gonna go over that too much. You all
Yeah.
been through that.
Exhaust.
Exhaust fan, exactly right. Now you
I
don't.
think I has one on this one too. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Now they do sell those Max Air covers that go over top of these
Right.
because it's going to get stuffy in here, especially when it rains.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you, that is really nice to have them covers over that so you can keep those open in the rain. Okay? All right. My toilet, I got a foot flush. When I go a little ways, watch, I get water only.
Okay.
The whole way
Flushes it.
flushes it. Okay?
All right.
So if I just want to add water to clean it, I'll go halfway,
All
whole way
the way
flush
down.
it. Okay? Hot and cold in the shower. Definitely gray tank, gray tank, gray tank. This is my black tank.
Right.
Okay?
All right.
Any questions?
Huh?
Did I cover it? Y'all,
Yeah,
anything?
I'm in we're in pretty good shape.
What are you using to tow it with?
I got an E250 van.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you should be fine. Yeah. Okay. You got a brake controller already in it?
I do.
Okay.
I don't have it all the way hooked up right now. I think I make it home 10 miles. I'll be all right.
Oh, yeah.
I pulled
Yeah.
car trailer. Car
Yeah,
no
but
brakes.
the main thing is to get that hooked up.
Oh yeah,
because,
yeah.
You know,
That's my next. That's my
right.
next project.
Okay.
I wanted to kind of get everything, and I figured this is just a little camper. I can pull it home.
Oh, you,
I'm not
10
going to
miles, yeah, you'll be fine. Okay?
How about the the bunks?
She was worried that they were.
I'm not worried. These two are.
About what?
Or they hope
That
tough
they're
enough.
afraid they're gonna.
225 pounds is what they say is the weight.
Right.
You got a ways to go yet, Ann. Okay? All right? Okay? Some of them, not this one, had storage under them, but
Yeah,
not that one there. Okay. All right.
That's okay. We have a nice little storage place right there.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I love it.
But yeah, like I said, it's 225 on the top bunk, and I think it's 300, but just 225 is that.
Yeah.
I think that one's rated at 300. Okay. All right. And they had one that traded one of these in, and they said these mattresses was pretty comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you already got up there and tried them out. Okay.
One more thing I'd like to look at.
Okay.
I'd like to look at the roof.
Okay.
If that's possible.
Absolutely.
I don't need to get up there. I just want to look
Okay,
around
let
at
me
it.
Get you a ladder then. I'm gonna turn the water pump off. Actually,
Oh,
Good to see
everything
you,
will
buddy.
how you
be
make it
on.
out?
Real good.
Hey, you want to see something?
What's that?
This big one I see.
Yeah, little ones. She's taking our video for us. Our,
This is my camper.